Quite honestly, salespeople get paid a lot of money because they get comfortable with that discomfort. They get comfortable engaging in those conversations, and it becomes easier over time. The more times you do it, the easier it is to have the conversation. It's kind of like asking a girl on a date. You know what I mean? But I think that this idea that sales is intrusive or sales is somehow pushy, it's really like drop the word sales, and it's a conversation, it's a dialogue about your perceived value. And you've got to believe in the product that you're bringing, that it brings so much value that you're not afraid to ask for those things. But one, if you don't ask, you'll never know, right? I learned early on when I was a stockbroker, ask somebody for $1 million. And people, always were shocked. Like when you'd ask them if they had $1 million to throw into the market, of course, very few people did, right? But what happens if the one person you do reach out to had $2 million and you didn't ask for it? You would have never gotten it. You always would have gotten something lower. So when you set the bar really high, then it's very easy to come back down a little bit. And so, I think that asking for what you need is always a great place to start, and you can always back off of it. And you can make a determination. You've really reached a place of success, though, when you have the option to walk away, right? Because the client's a pain in the ass, because the money's not the right money, because you've got other opportunity. It's operating from a place of scarce opportunity versus abundant opportunity. And when you get to abundance, the most liberating thing you ever do is fire a pain in the ass client. Like, no, I'm not going to work with you. You're a jerk. I choose to work in an environment with people that value what I bring, that appreciate the work that I do, that don't drive me crazy. And you don't fit that category, so you got to find somebody else. It's one of the most liberating things you can ever do, And I think that getting past this discomfort of selling really is about doing it more often. It's not, just drop the stigma. And I don't know, and it's funny, I don't know why sales has such a bad stigma. It's probably because of all this stuff that's in, that we see. Like it's Boiler Room, it's Tin Men, it's all these movies that depict salespeople as these devious, kind of slimy, underhanded individuals. And truthfully, the best salespeople, the ones that are really, really good, you'll love being sold by them. Right? And you have the option to become that, but it really is about practice and about refining the skill. And the best way to practice is to do it a lot, And so the more opportunities you create for yourself, the more opportunity you're going to have to refine those skills and get over it. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, you got to get used to selling. You got to get used to asking. You got to get used to prying into understand the scope of the product. You got to start understanding what the budgets are so that you can get, what you deserve. And again, if somebody pays you $1 million, you need to give them $10 million in value, right? And I think that as long as you're confident that the value you're bringing exceeds the price that they're paying, then you should feel okay. You should feel okay with it. Don't allow them to nickel and dime you.